Prisoners will keep in place. Get on with your work. That is an order.
Hold it a moment!
You disobey, you will be punished.
It's dissolving!
That is of no importance.
Don't you understand? There's a chemical change taking place.
Not possible.
It must be the race.
Return to compound at once or will be punished. You will stay together. All men must obey. Obey! Obey! Ah!
Keep running. Get up. Come on.
Bring these.
Emergency! Emergency!
Go ahead, surface security.
Surface security. Prisoners compound. Disturbance amongst prisoners.
Number 3. You were the ringleader. You disobeyed orders. You stopped the patrol. You are a known agitator. Report to security headquarters.
I might have guessed it was you.
Like to hear what happened?
I know what happened. I have it here. Reports have been coordinated. Memories, impressions, reactions, all recorded. We have equipment you never dreamed of on your planet.
Half of it we don't need. And the other half we'd be ashamed to use.
That's enough. I know you have destroyed part of our security system. You put an entire section out of action by killing one of our supervisors.
Killing? Are you saying that machine was ever alive?
Well, it's a form of life. They have their own intelligence, their own ability to sense.
Do they have any willpower? Integrity? Independence? Do they have a conscience?
Well, you're not here to air your childlike philosophy. I've seen the reports. We try to deal with you gently, but you don't respond.
So you don't want to know what happened? All right. But you will. You'll beg me to tell you.
Take him away. What a place Earth must be. With men like that.
The disturbance on the surface is under control. The cause of the trouble was the prisoner from Earth. But now we come to a more important prediction. We are not sure if it is to become a disaster, but if it does, it will be one of the greatest to face Medusa. We cannot say where this event will happen. Normally we predict events with precision. But in this case, there is an unknown new factor involved, and we have no way of computing it.
They wouldn't listen to me.
Silence!
That man, that Earth man, I wonder what he... No, it doesn't matter.
I thought you'd like to see how I arrived at my conclusions. Here are my calculations.
Quite, my dear. Now, let me see. You use a different method on Earth, I see.
It's simple. I investigated a routine complaint about the drinking water. I traced imperfections.
I'm sure this is very important, but do you think it's a matter for the Grand Council?
I'm absolutely certain the Grand Council should be told. These imperfections have been identified. Solutions of chemicals found only on the surface of this planet.
On the surface? Impossible.
My tests have been carried out.
I'm sure you've done your best, but you were trained on Earth.
If you will excuse me.
No need to take offense. I'm very pleased with you. You've been most industrious. Just keep trying. just to make sure. Just as I thought. Nothing can intrude from the surface of Medusa.
Get on with your work.
Have you no senses? The rain is warm.
Be silent.
Heat is being generated as rain passes through the atmosphere. It is a thinner atmosphere than Earth. But somehow the rain is bringing about a chemical change. Look! Dissolving rock!
You have been warned.
Your planet is melting!
Quiet. You are alarming the rest of the prisoners. Whatever you...
The ground is giving way! Help! Help! Don't leave me! Get him out of there! Quickly! Get hold of him! Don't let go! Oh!
You are breaking regulations. You will return to the compound. Prisoners, go back to the compound. You will be punished. You will be...
We have a priority announcement about to come over the Destiny computer. Stand by. The message reads, the entire planet is under threat.
What does this mean? The entire planet?
That was the message. No explanation.
But why? If all the material is fed into the Destiny computer, it must make its calculations.
But in this case, there is an unknown factor.
What factor?
Something we've never had to contend with before. Something the computer is unable to read.
We must be able to determine this factor. With all the knowledge we have at our command, it is impossible for us to miss anything, however sophisticated.
Perhaps that's the trouble.
What does that mean?
Suppose it's something very simple. Perhaps you've so constructed your society that you can cope with advanced problems, but not with something primitive.
Have you got any ideas?
You mean my ideas aren't childish now, even though I was trained on Earth?
This is no time to be petty. Speak out. Lives may be in danger.
Go on!
Switch to oral.
Disaster area located. The surface of Medusa. Organic instability. Reason not known.
Reason not known? Ask why it isn't known. Make that top priority. Make it demand.
Question received. Answer. Reason not known. Intervention. Surface of Medusa. Send rescue party. Rescue party.
Hey, come back! I'm trapped! Get me out! Get me out! Get hold of him! Quickly! Come on! Come on, man! Get here! Get hold of him! Quick!
Scan the entire area.
We have done, madam.
Did you see Rudy?
We are responsible for all our citizens. We are especially concerned for our men who cannot take care of themselves.
Go back. Try again. Is that where Rudy is? That place?
That's where they're supposed to be.
No sign of anyone.
We are able to make further prediction. The situation on the surface is closely linked to the disaster that threatens us all. As yet, we are unable to resolve the connection.
Look.
Direct rescue operations.
Over here! Come over here! Over here!
Remain calm. Follow instructions. You will be perfectly safe. We will look after you. You will all come under this beam of light. Then you will be taken aboard.
You took your time!
Rudy, are you all right?
Hello, Liz.
You have been brought here to answer questions.
Forget it. Get him some help.
You are to report to the Grand Council.
Get him to hospital or I'll hold you responsible.
You'll hold me?
They all look as if they need some help. Take them to the caring center. He may stay and report.
Mostly suffering from shock. But check for fractures.
I'm sure our medical services are quite capable.
And while they're at it, take a look for burns.
Burns?
Any raw patches on the skin?
You didn't get hurt.
I'm all right. What's your problem?
You're addressing the chief counselor.
Relax. She's in trouble. You'll want all the help you can get.
Describe what happened, that's all.
Switch on your scanner. Play back the record. You'll see what happened. The surface of your planet is covered with a layer of chemical deposits.
We don't require a lecture.
All right. If you're so smart, work it out for yourselves.
You speak like that to your superiors?
Superiors in what? Intellect? Scientific knowledge?
Madam, Rudy is used to the ways on Earth.
Don't apologize for me. If they want a favor, let them ask.
Prediction. The emergency is worse. Structural areas of the city in danger.
Now, can we get rid of that man and concentrate on the disaster?
Put him with the other men.
But Rudy can help.
Check all information. Computerized reports. Nothing but warnings. No reasons given. Water supply. Transport. Structures.
Rudy,
What is it?
I've been put in charge of investigation to find out what's happening. I've been told to choose my own team. I'm choosing you. Get in touch with the Grand Council. Tell them I will not operate in any other way.
She has ignored your instructions, treating him as though he could contribute to our knowledge.
The council has instructed her to form her own team.
Of scientists. She is treating a man as an equal, undermining the foundations of society.
Have you seen this?
Where did you get it?
It's rainwater from the surface of Medusa. And this is a sample of the chemicals that encrust this planet.
These people have used it to dump toxic waste, as we on Earth have been polluting the sea. Now they get rain there, and the accumulation of past decades is dissolving.
But they must have had rain before.
Not rain like this.
Your planet is losing its crust. Sooner or later there will be incisions, a split. You built your civilization under the protection of this outer shell, but the shell is giving way.
None of our computers have come up with these answers.
You haven't been asking the right questions.
Can you prove it?
Yes. The solution is causing chemical changes which generate even more heat. It's a vicious circle.
What do you suggest?
Dr. Schmidt thinks...
She has been taking instructions from a man. No wonder it's grossly exaggerated. Excitable, irrational creatures lacking in logic. Now we know what value to put on her analysis.
Are you going to let your prejudice endanger your lives?
But we don't live on the surface of Medusa.
What's happening there will affect everything, faster than you think.
Oh, you think you can alarm us? So we will take that man from Earth seriously. Well, I assure you...
What do you want?
Well, Rudy thinks he knows the general cause, but he needs a free hand.
What to do?
We need permission to investigate everything. Top secret and confidential.
No man has access to security.
Approaches to the surface have collapsed. Further landslides are predicted.
You have your permission.
The atmosphere has heated up over the last 12 months. That narrows things down. Check what changes have been made just before the temperature began to change.
That could take some time.
It must be something on a huge scale to make such an impact.
Do you have anything in mind?
Industrial or military developments. Something equivalent to widespread use of atomic power.
He's known to be an agitator. He's behind at least one liberation movement. And if he gets his hands on certain information...
We have located the area of greatest stress. Surface area 727/A. The temperature in this area is increasing, and the surface is disintegrated to a depth of several meters. There has been a vast landslide in this area. Predictions are more will follow.
727/A. Find it.
I'll decode it.
What's the matter?
The cause of the change.
Do you know what this is?
The central support system. It's the latest achievement. Powerhouse producing the atmosphere we breathe.
Byproducts and impurities are pumped into space.
That's what it looks like.
There's a radiation belt around Medusa. It seals in the atmosphere. It will trap all gases expelled from here.
Is that what's happened?
Yes. The rain that fell was a chemical solution. The crust of the planet is covered in a crystalline powder. The chemical reaction that's taking place could be demonstrated in a test tube. If the whole thing doesn't come down on our heads first.
What must we do?
Stop the process.
You! It's all right. He's with me. Sorry, madam. No men allowed in this section. Permission from the Grand Council.
It's fantastic. Multi-purposed. Keeps the climate of the city constant. Regulates heat, light, radiation.
This is top secret.
Where are the master controls?
I cannot allow a man to examine... Where are the controls? There.
The keys?
These keys do not go to anyone without Octavia's authority.
How about the Grand Council? Do they overrule her? Thanks.
Security headquarters.
That's the exhaust system. Byproducts pumped non-stop into the atmosphere. Toxics, fumes, the lot. Along this artery, leaving Medusa clean and pure.
And finishing up at 727/A.
You are coming along, Liz.
It's their support system. If you turn it off, it'll run out of air. It'll be impossible to live.
There must have been a system before this. We'll have to switch back onto that.
Do you know how?
I can find out.
He could destroy us, suffocate the entire community. This is madness. Follow me. Octavia!
It must be the early warning.
Locks into the emergency system. As it cuts out, if anything went wrong, then what happens? It must activate. Got it. The previous support system cuts in automatically if this is one phase.
So what must we do?
I'm going to trigger off the changeover.
But what if you're wrong? If you cut out this system and the other one doesn't take over?
Then we are in trouble. Come on, Liz. You're talking to the infallible Dr. Schmidt. Wait for it.
Get back!
We don't have all the time to fool around.
I shall give the order to fire. Keep out of the way.
Rudy knows what he's doing. What's happening on the surface is being caused by this process.
I have warned you.
Sorry, this has to be done.
Fire!
Rudy!
He was going to cut out the system.
Is this true?
He had to. It's polluting your planet. Waste products dissolved in rain. It's a chemical reaction that's taking the roof off your heads.
And it's getting close to danger point.
But this is scientifically perfect.
You are right. But it's killing you.
They can't prove anything.
Prove it yourself. Ask your own computer.
And no computer has come up with your answers.
You didn't ask the right question. Go on. Ask it. Program this question. If the support system is brought to a stop, will it help purify the outer atmosphere and bring the surface to its old condition? Make Medusa safe again.
Program this question. Close down System 4. Activate the old systems 2 and 3.
Dr. Schmidt was right.
He must have guessed.
Dr. Schmidt was right.
What are you doing?
Catching the rain. Didn't you know? My new job. Testing it for impurities.
Why are you smiling?
Just another triumph for the men.